Hey everybody, welcome to my shop. Come on in. Well, hey guys, it's Tom here and got a new project. So Farmer Brown, or we'll call him that, dropped off this manure spreader. So we got to do a little fabricating. Let me show you what we got. Sorry for the wind noise on the mic. Of course, as soon as I had started filming, it got windy. So this is what this is. He says this is a manure spreader, and they're breaking off the mounts here. Should be one there, should be one there, one there, and on the other side there. I guess these, I don't know what you call these, hands, paddles, not really sure. But they're hitting rock, and that's what's tearing them up. It's stressing them out. You can see where they've done some, you know, typical farm welding, just burning some, probably some AC rod there with a Lincoln tombstone or something. So our job is to, let me get, so you can see it good. We've got to fabricate some of these, the ones that are gone, obviously, and then what we're going to do is we're going to gusset every single one also. So I've got some steel on order, so because this is a 3/8 inch plate, so go ahead and get a template made just out of cardboard, and then that way we can bang them out, you know, with the plasma. And then we're going to have to obviously drill the holes and run a bandsaw in there, cut it. So little welding and a little fabricating, no machining. Well, if you count drilling some holes, machining. But a different projects of sorts, pretty cool. You know, it's good that I'm finally getting some local work. So let me get this thing hoisted up on the welding table, and then we'll start grinding and cleaning it up. Well, it's the next day. I got it up here on the welding table, and off camera I just made a template so I can cut these large tabs out. So a little bit of tweaking because it doesn't sit straight, so if you do it that way, obviously you're gonna have gaps. So took a couple tries, but I think I got her where it needs to be. And this is where a plasma cam would come out super handy, because I could just, you know, put this in Mach 3 and then put it in a file and hit print, and it cut a whole bunch of these out, but I'm going to do them by hand. And the UPS guy should be here in the next hour or two with the material I ordered. And there's some 3/8 plate. So in the meantime, I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and start grinding all this off and probably clean out those cracks and the bad welds. I don't know if you can see that there. So that's the plan of attack. I'm not gonna bother filming that, me using a grinder. You guys can figure out how to do that. So once I get that done, I'll bring you back and show you my progress. So the grinding is done. That took about an hour, even with I broke out the big boy, big old 7-inch DeWalt. Tell you what, my forearms are throbbing running this big baby. But it is all done, as you can see, hopefully right here. This one's cracked, the weld, and it's tweaked. The rest of them, they're okay. So we'll go ahead and heat that one up, and then I'm gonna pull it back and get it straight before we weld it up. Alright, we're there. Sweet. That's all we needed. Straighten her up just a little bit. You guys are looking at the inside of my Manure welder. This is a transformer machine. It's the Ironman 210. Bought it around, I don't know, 2005. It's been a great machine. Currently got an 030 spool in there right now, since we're going to be welding some thicker stuff, you know, 3/8. I'm going to go ahead and swap this out. Put the 035 wire in it. Just figured I'd show you guys. It's real easy. All you do is you take this off here, and you need to cut the wire, or you can, you know, spool it back up, pull it back through the gun. Unhook her here. This keeps the tension on the drive rollers. And we'll take this out. I'll put the 35 wire, but before I feed it in, your drive rollers have different size grooves, so I've got to change both of these two to run the 35 wire. So pretty simple, but that's the inside of a Manure 210. Well, you couldn't ask for a better day. It is about 70 degrees Fahrenheit, a light breeze, about 50% humidity. So it is a perfect day to do some welding. You know, throwing on the leathers, burning some beads, got your helmet on, you're not gonna sweat. I can't believe it. I must have ordered this day just perfect for, you know, doing what I gotta do today. So, wow. Sometimes you just get lucky, I guess, right? So I just been fixing the cracks right now on one side. The other side gets gusseted. And the UPS truck just came a little while ago. I've been waiting on the steel order to get delivered, so that works out good. MIG likes nice, clean, bright, shiny metal. I ground and wire wheeled a lot of it, but every now and then I still get some boogers in the weld, you know, come bubbling up. They're just impurities. Just can't help it on this old equipment. Here's the steel that got delivered. I've got a couple pieces of 3-inch wide, 3/8 thick, and these are 36 inches. This wasn't bad. They're like $16 a piece. And for both of them shipped, it was like $17. So 50 bucks for these two pieces. Not too bad. I got a piece of 4-inch, just like this, coming, because as you can see here, they're 4 inches tall here. So if I do a 4-inch piece, and then obviously cut the radius, drill those two holes, that'll be perfect to replace, you know, the little ones that are missing over here and over here, and couple underneath. I think we're missing 4 total. So what I'm doing is a 2.5 by 2.5 gusset. So I'm just going to mark these out and, you know, plasma cut them. So I got the first gusset all welded up. Doesn't look too bad. You can get it move around on the other side. Of course, this is my setup right here. Be able to pull it out and get to a comfortable welding position. So I think that'll work. So basically that's one down and probably about 9 more to go. Hey, it's Monday afternoon. I just wrapped up. I've done all I can do. So I've got all the brackets gusseted, total of 6. And let's see, probably Wednesday afternoon when the UPS guy shows up, we can make the brackets that have been ripped off, and then we can gusset those. So kind of at a standstill right now. I figured I'd give you guys an update and bring you back when the UPS man shows up. So the steel just got delivered. Got my template. Let's go ahead and get these brackets made. Might be able to get this thing wrapped up today, and I can let Farmer Brown know he can come and get it. I think I'm still in frame. Yeah, there you go. This is 4-inch wide, 3/8 thick. Just some hot rolled, looks like. Okay, let's go to the plasma cutter. Well, I got the brackets all cut out. Got the dross ground off of them, as you just saw. Got the gussets done. All we got to do is basically grind off the mill scale before we go to weld them on. But I got to drill the 2 holes that mount those, I don't know, hands or whatever you want to call them. I just wanted to say this is when it pays to take your time to make a template that's accurate, because now you guys see that we got a really nice fit, so they'll weld on no problem. You know, won't have any gaps to fight and deal with, and had to put extra weld in. So sweet. Alrighty, let's get over to the mill and punch some holes in these babies. Well, we just had an afternoon storm roll in. It's coming down hard. We needed the rain bad, but we didn't need it to come down in buckets. Oh, it's blowing in. I'm trying to get out of the rain mist here. It's going to cover the GoPro in a second. But she's coming down good. I don't know if you can hear it on the roof of the shop. So we're set up over here at the mill. Kind of got a couple reference marks. I mean, this isn't super precision. I went and measured 2 of them, and of course the holes are different. off by 20 thousandths. One is 3.972 distance, you know, the other one's 3.952. You'd think they could at least done it, you know, 4 inches apart, but no. So just going to, you know, kind of split that, and then we're going to drill it just a smidgen large. Instead of drilling it 3/8, we're going to go 25/64, so that gives them a little bit of wiggle room. So just go ahead and spot her and get her done. Don't have her held super tight in this vise because obviously the irregular shape, but it'll work for what we need to do. Now we have to cut the relief slots to the holes. Get out of here, bugs. Well, looks like I got just enough gas to get through this project. Now I'm going to have to get another bottle. Alright, so it's another day. Getting ready to weld on the tabs. So let's get this project wrapped up. Let me get you in a good spot. Just got wrapped up, so all the new tabs are on and gusseted. If you can see there, welded good once you got nice, clean, bright, shiny metal. You know, a couple of these, once you start welding, that manure residue starts coming out from the pores of the metal, even though you cleaned it really good. So yeah, that's mine. Ain't pretty, but it's stout. It ain't gonna go anywhere. So, and then of course, some of these booger welds, those are from the previous owner. So I can't claim those. But she is cooling down. She is hot. So once she gets cooled down, just wire brush the welds. And then I'm just gonna slap a little bit of paint on it so she doesn't rust. So he won't be bringing this thing back. Because if it just lets it rust out in the weather, you know, the welds won't last. And then he can come pick it up. So in case a few of you viewers may ask, I figured I'd show this. So this is a mag switch. Notice it's got a little bit of a V here in the bottom. I just added this copper plate. What you do is, you know, you put it down for your ground, turn it on. She's not going to go anywhere, and put your ground clamp on. So, you know, thick flat surfaces where you can't get this clamp on, it works good, but it really shines on round stuff. I mean, if I didn't have this outpost here, you know, I guess I could clamp on one of these, but you know, you certainly can't get on this big diameter. So what you do is you just get this baby on a clean little surface. You know, you activate her, and then you just put your ground clamp on. Of course, right now she's heavy, but actually I'll just show you where's a good spot. Let's say we're doing it on here, and she'd just rock and roll there. I'd have to support the cable, but you get the idea. So works real well. You guys can see that. It's called mag switch. Can't remember how much they are. There's something on the bottom. Let's see what it says. Mag switch patent technology. So probably about 25, 30 bucks. But if you do a lot of welding, this is something you probably throw in your tool arsenal. And this one will handle 300 amps. Well, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this little fabricating and welding project. Something different from the norm. I enjoy doing stuff like this. This is fun, you know, instead of just standing in front of the lathe or the mill, you know, just going at it. This requires, you know, a little bit of creativity. So, hey, give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this stuff. Think about subscribing if not already a subscriber. You know, leave comments like you always do. And until the next video, I'll see you later. Take care.